On the eve of 60, I thought I had it all, when suddenly the bottom dropped out. As I swirled in the mist of the stages of grief, attempting to untangle the roots of all that led me to this point in life, I fixed on 3 images from a previous time of travel and art. Using that, I decided to be like Cain, who kept it simple, wandering the earth. My dog Riddick and I want you to join us. Let's find what we've lost along the way. Let's do this together. Marking that 60th birthday was a big one, so I was trying to figure out, where do you go when you turn 60? But I decided on, first of all, a big party in G-Town, but also to go to Panama, where I have 2 brothers. I spend a lot of time there. My daughter and I go down a lot, and it just seemed like a good place to kind of reflect and to be in a sort of familiar place, and also to kind of more closely connect with something that for me was really important growing up, which is water. So spending a lot of time, that whole country's full of water, but with my brothers and their families in such a beautiful place was kind of my goal, and just to kind of hit a reset button. My family is pretty unique, and my brothers and I have always been really close. So Chris and Sean, both living down there. Chris's wife, Mari Jose, Sean's kids, Noah, Camila, and his wife, Aisha. I've spent a lot of time with all of them. So we all decided to go surfing one day up in Playa Banal near where Chris lives. Those kids kind of grew up basically in the jungle, and they've spent so much time in the water. It's just so fun to play with them in the water. They just really get it, all the flexibility and the making it fun and just being together and spend that time together was really, really cool. Sean is a great surfer. He's very in tune with the ocean, and it's really a pleasure to kind of spend time in that space with him and just to kind of play off each other out there. We've spent so much time surfing and traveling together, so it's just quick to jump back into it. And then Sean does tours. He's got this really, really cool place, Ismo, which is a retreat center for yoga retreats, and he does stand-up paddle trips and horseback riding, all kind of stuff, whatever you want to do. Now he's doing family retreats a lot, but we took the kids to this place that's on his sort of tour map in these mangroves, which are not too far from Panama City, but man, out in there you just feel like you are away from everything. Bucket list. We rented a big catamaran and spent a few days at the San Blas Islands, which are Kuna Indian Territory, and we've been out there a few times with them. But it was really just immersing yourself in such beauty and all the, especially connecting with all the salt water and everything, felt so good. And I ended up, it kind of re-inspired me, and so I had this whole career as an artist, but starting to integrate some of that back into the art I was working on. I used some imagery from that trip in some of the new work I'm working on right now, which is on my website. And it even seeped over into some of the t-shirt designs for Surf Salt Sentience, which is the t-shirt company I started recently. But this concept of art mixing with life, and especially around the water, it's really neat to see how some of the Kuna have, decorated their boats, their houses, how they kind of live with that art. It's like that kind of place that just, you can't even believe you're really in it. And then when you see it afterwards, you can't believe you were there. Then I went with Chris, who's really a blast. We did a little four-wheeling and went up to the north on the Pacific coast and did a little exploring and caught some small waves, but they were really fun. And just had a blast up there. Just getting that playtime in. It just felt like the whole thing kind of resets you, I guess. And for me, I've always responded to water, and like a lot of people. I started surfing at 10, but I've always just loved just being out there in any way, and I just really have an affinity for that, and also for people who appreciate and understand that, whether it's fishing or just walking on the beach or surfing or competing in lifeguard stuff. I mean, it's just been a great thing. I sure left feeling a lot better than when I went down there, that's for sure. What an incredible place.